Hello, everyone. This is Dr. LaKeisha J. And I just wanted to tell you today that it is important for you to continue to allow others to know of your change, not in a stressful manner, but in a very encouraging, uplifting manner. For example, I am a person who has made a lot of changes in the last 6 years. I am a very positive, forward thinking, motivational, inspirational person. And I try to focus my attention on the positives, although negativity is around me. Negativity will always be around all of us. However, we have an opportunity and a choice to decide to focus on the positives that are around us. So you may naturally be thinking of something and it may not seem positive. You may be having a day where you feel that things are not going as well as you would like, and you have a decision to make. You can sit and sulk and put all of your attention into the negatives, or you can allow it to pass because we are human, and then focus on something positive. Think positive. Just because a negative thought comes into your mind does not mean that you have to give it life. You don't have to focus on it. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to give it the energy that it doesn't deserve. You can acknowledge that you're human and you had a negative thought come to mind, but it's very important to understand that people need to know that you are okay with who you are, that you are okay, and you have come to the acceptance of your failures, if you want to call them failures, or just challenges in life that have caused you to need to look in a different direction and to consider a different path. I take myself for example. A lot of things that I've done, a lot of things that I've said and thought that were not positive, that were also disappointing to me, are not things that I allow myself today to feel just stuck about. I don't allow myself to stay there mentally. I know that the past for me is a time in my life where I made different decisions, and some of the things that I did I'm not proud of, but I chose to develop and implement a new and improved mindset followed by positive actions. And I will continue to do this and continue to work at this every day. So when a day has passed, I don't look at it anymore. I don't focus on it. I will take the good from that and allow that to stay in my memory as positive motivation moving forward. And I will take the lessons learned from the negativity and apply that to my present and my future going forward. So that's how I live my life now. And sometimes you run into people, or someone that runs into someone else, and they like to reflect on the past, what you were doing back then and how you were talking, and it can be considered as oh, she's acting funny or he's acting funny because you've just moved on. Like, you're not even thinking about it. But what you're not thinking about can be fresh on somebody's mind. If they are left with a past experience that they want to highlight as the highlight of their lives, and they want to stay in that time frame, keep it alive, that's not as uncommon as it may seem. There are a lot of people who do live in the past, and things that they have enjoyed that could have been negative. Sometimes they just kind of like to stay there. And when it comes to, your involvement or involvement with other people, then, it just makes it seem like, well, maybe they think you're still there, or you look at it the same way they do, but you don't. And so I think it's extremely important to always, continue to be, in the present moment. And when people, as they will, are stuck in the past and they're reflecting on what happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, and it's not as positive, and they want to gossip about it or talk about it, or, even try to make you feel some kind of way about it, you just have to stand your ground. You're not who you used to be. You don't do the same things that you used to do. You don't make the same decisions. You've grown. You've improved your life. And if it's something that you consider bad for you or your reputation, you can stand up and say, I've let that go and I've forgiven myself for it and I've moved forward. And if you have to continue to say that, if that makes you feel good to be repetitious with it, then go ahead. But it's okay if you address it and then move forward from it, and don't, continue to keep addressing it, because sometimes you can keep things in your mind that are long gone. You can never relive them again. The only thing you can do is let them go and improve on them. Take what you've learned from them and improve on it, and, don't go backwards. Don't revisit that again in your future with a different person or a different group. You just have to, continue to move forward. And as I state all the time, this is not necessarily easy, and it may not be something that you're accustomed to doing. I do acknowledge that some of us, well, all of us, there's always somebody, family, friend, associate, somebody that, they're just negative people. They're negative people. They don't know how to live in the present. They stay in the past. They continue to talk about the past, continue to act like, what happened today or yesterday. And so, I do understand that it can be difficult for a lot of people. It may be difficult for you, but give yourself a chance and know that it is okay. It is okay to move forward. It is okay to not keep your mind focused on things that do not bring you joy, that are long gone on the timeline of your life. They're gone. You cannot relive them. You cannot go back and fix them. You cannot go back and change that moment. Only thing you can change is taking what you learned and applying it, and not reliving that in your future. So I just wanted to give that positive message today. Hopefully it will be beneficial to you. You can use it, you can apply it to your life, and feel good about it. Feel good about moving forward. Feel good about your present. Feel good about your future. This is Dr. LaKeisha Cole. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope your week thus far is going well. Have a great day.